Hello. As many of you know, my dad had a tragic accident in this shop back in October 31st of 2023. And this video has been something that I have wanted to make for a long time, but I really lacked the courage and just the emotion to be able to do this. So I apologize if things are kind of scattered or jumbled up. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you exactly what happened, and then I wanted to show you the fix so that this will never happen again. And my hope and my prayer is that if there is at least just one person who watches this video and has a situation somewhat similar to this and can make a change or whatever, if this just helps save one life, then this video is successful. That's literally all I want, is just if I can prevent this from happening again to anybody else, that's my goal, because what happened should not have happened. All right, so let me give you a quick look at the scene. All right, okay, right here we are. This is the last place that my dad was before he passed away. So what we have in here is we have a main water line that comes in through the house, and then it goes to this pump that you see right here, and then it tees off down here, and it actually goes to this line here, which feeds the outside faucet right there. Now, I'm not a plumber, I'm no expert, I'm just going off of what I've been told. I guess because this line here is not insulated, and I guess it's not low enough, deep enough, I don't know. If you're a plumber, chime in. This line needs shut off. I mean, obviously the water gets shut off at the house over winter, but this line needs to be let open, bleed open, to let the water that's in here drain out so it doesn't freeze over the winter. I hope I made sense of that. So you turn the water off at the house, and then what you do is you open this valve down here to let the water drain out so this doesn't freeze. That's my knowledge. Now, the valve that was down there at the time was one of these. So this was laying all the way in the bottom of that pit. Let me get a tape measure so I can get a rough idea of kind of how deep this pit is, because I'm sure on camera you can't really tell. All right, so right here is a 3-foot mark, basically at that line. So, you know, my dad was about 5'7", 5'6". So obviously 3 foot is almost his whole entire body. And he was a rather large dude, had some girth to him. What he did was, in the spring, he told my mom that it was really hard for him to get out of that hole that he almost fell in. So on October 31st, he decided it was time to shut the water off for the winter, that he was done with it. So he did this process while he was all alone, all by himself. My mom was away at another event for most of the day. So we're thinking this happened like around 10 or 9 in the morning, because I texted him at like 9, and then that text was unread. It's the only way I know. And then he had a phone call from his brother he missed around 1, 2 o'clock. So obviously it happened early, and my mom got home, I don't know, around 3. So the problem was reaching for this down at the bottom. And obviously this is something we need to do every year, and I'm like, I am not reaching my hand down in that pit. I'm sorry, I'm not as big as he was, but I'm not doing it. And I don't think anybody else should have to do it. So I'm like, there has to be an easier way. So we called in a plumber, and the first thing they did was they swapped out this stupid valve for a T valve. I'll show you. All right, if you look all the way down there, right where my light is shining, there is a T valve. Like, I cannot believe that this $5 piece of PVC pipe and that valve is what could have kept my dad alive. I mean, that's just ridiculous. So you slip the handle over and you turn the T-valve and you release it. That's it. I'm not going to do it right now because there's water pressure buildup and that'll just start to leak. That's it. This simple little dumb fix and that valve would have kept my dad alive. Also would have made the job like 30 seconds to do. So if this somewhere, somehow helps anybody along the lines of watching this video, please do yourself a favor and fix it. I mean, this should not have happened. And I'm almost somewhat embarrassed to say that it happened. And my dad always was someone that preached safety. So, I mean, if he'd have been here with someone else, trust me, we could have yanked him out of there real fast. We have tractors sitting everywhere that could have done the job. But it shouldn't have happened. Plain and simple, it just should not have happened. So I hope our pain helps somebody else. Again, that's the whole purpose of this video. Thank you and God bless.